Alright, hello everyone, Super Saiyan Goku. So, I said this Goku is dope for getting an LF because the instant transmission Kamehameha Goku hasn't seen a new character since the green IT Goku several years ago. So for that simple reason, cool, fine, that's fine. What we already know for what he does stinks. I don't like the fact that he has an AoE green and the lock-in ultimate. Who does that remind you of? Yeah, I agree. We all said it in unison. It's three letters in his acronym. We already know who this guy reminds us of. A light version of him, maybe worse. Let's go ahead and see what he does. I really hope this guy is not a toxic character, but I'm gonna be honest with you, he already sounds like it. With tons of Vanish Gauge recovery that's great for stealing combos, Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku joins the fight. Number 1, restore tons of Vanish Gauge and steal combos. Restore 10% of your Vanish Gauge when activating a Strike or Blast Arts and 70% when activating a blue card or an Ultimate Arts. Plus, recover 100% of the Vanish Gauge when you use the main ability. Number 2, powerful combos after a Vanish Step. Draw a Special Arts when you perform a Vanish Step. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. He's toxic. I'm sorry. That's all I needed to read. That's all I needed to read. Imagine this. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is used in so many teams right now because he draws the green card off of performing a Vanish. Now, a lot of people use it for Vanish restoration with Gotenks, but other people decide to use it on AoE green card teams so they can just funnel it over to them. Ultra Majin Vegeta, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, God Goku, for example, the green red team. A lot of people like to funnel it that way. This guy is just that, but you don't need two characters to do it. You just need him. That sucks. I already dislike this character. Draw a special arts when you perform a Vanish Step. It's a wide range special arts, and when it hits, you'll nullify the enemy's cover changes and your unfavorable element factors. Wow, okay. Wow, that's great. Thanks for letting us know. Pain. Number 3, support abilities when the unique gauge is full. The unique gauge will charge over time, and when it's full, your ally substitution counts will be reduced. When you return to standby with a full unique gauge, your own substitution count will be reduced, and you'll buff your ally's damage inflicted. With Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku, you'll have your opponent at your mercy in no time. You already have me at your mercy because I hate AoE greens. Purple type, Sun family, whatever, that's fine. His Z ability. Oh, notice how they changed it. They ditched the Roman numerals. 38% to tag Sun Family Saiyan or Episode Cell Saga Blast Attack and Defense, and 18% to Episode Cell Saga Base Strike Defense during battle. Alright, Strike. Restores the Vanish Gauge upon activation. That's nice. I like that ability. Same with the Blast cards. Just like with the Strike Arts, activating a Blast card restores Vanish Gauge. Very, very cool. He has no Blast Armor. Alright. Blue card, restores 70% of the Vanish Gauge upon activation. Deals massive impact damage plus the following effects to self. So restores 70% on activation. That's pretty interesting. 40% blue card damage inflicted for 3 counts. Cannot be cancelled, that's nice. You know, characters like Vegito, Ultra Majin Vegeta, and the like take away buff effects upon activating a blue card. But with cannot be cancelled, it means this blue card will still hit pretty hard. Shorten ally sub count by 3 on hit, and blast armor when charging forward. Alrighty. Blue card Vanish Restore plays upon activation are fun. You know me, I like those. Tag 4s, you do a drop combo blue, and then you go ahead and nail a rush, or you catch your opponent off guard. So that's fun. I'll give that to him. Reducing ally sub count by 3 on hit, that's cool too. I dig that. I'll take it. Why not? Green card. Wide range special arts nullifies both the enemy special cover changes and unfavorable element factors on hits. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restore health by 10%, ki by 50, charges unique gauge by 25%, and 20% to damage inflicted for 10 counts. On hit, you randomly draw 1 new card. You get 5 timer counts of cover null. Nullify unfavorable element factors for 5 counts and shorten ally sub count by 2. Comboable with the Strike, Blast, Special Move, and Ultimate. Yikes. Yikes. I'm gonna say it. Worst mechanic in the game. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Ultimate. When the unique gauge is activated when full. What? When the unique gauge is activated when full, you'll inflict all enemies with no switching. This will make it harder for you to be hindered by cover changes from an enemy that has an ultimate arts counter, aka Beast Gohan. He deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation. Restore Vanish Gauge by 70%, 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts, nullify endurance effects while you attack for 3 counts. If the unique gauge is full, 30% to ult damage inflicted, which cannot be cancelled. Inflict all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. Upon hit, reduce enemy key by 100. Inflict all enemies with 3 sub counts. Will blast armor when charging forward. Isn't that fun? So, Goku can vanish, and he draws a green card. His green card, on hit, allows him to go type neutral, which cannot be cancelled. And he has a lock-in ultimate. You guys already know where I'm going with this. The scenario that is going to piss everybody off is going to be main ability with this Goku. Then they do nothing. And then they vanish and attack you guys throw. And then they hit you with an AoE green that puts him type neutral. And because the green card charges his unique gauge, it is very likely his unique gauge is going to be full. And then he's going to smack you with an ultimate, which is going to get an additional 30% damage inflicted. No one can save him, and he's type neutral, aka it's gonna hurt pretty hard. Great thought process, devs. What a horrendous combination of things. That's what we deal with the Ultra Majin Vegeta, and we hate that. And they gave it to another character. I already dislike this so much. Main ability, restore 100% of your Vanish Gauge and cancel attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. Evade your opponent's attack and counter with the IT Kamehameha. Randomly destroy one of your own cards. Draw the Ultimate Arts card, IT Kamehameha. Restore own health by 20%, key by 50. Restore Vanish Gauge by 100%. Cancel own attribute downgrades that are normal conditions. And inflict all enemies with a downgrade of taking 20% more damage. Going back to my previous thought, I didn't even tie in the fact that you're going to be getting your Vanish back. So your opponent is still free to kick the crap out of you. God, what a nightmare. Unique ability 1. Nullify the enemy special cover changes just by entering the field. Moreover, when you draw special arts while you have 3 or fewer cards, you draw an additional card and nullify attribute downgrades. Continue into a combo from your special arts. This ability will also reduce the enemy's key by 100%. Seal their main ability and stop their combo if you receive an arts attack while your health is 50% or lower. What the hell is this character? What? Nullify attribute downgrades? Ugh. I don't like this guy. 180% damage inflicted, 70% reduced damage received, 70% to key recovery, level 1 card draw speed, -10 to blast arts cost. Fine. When he shows up on the field, he draws a blast card next, restores key by 30, 90% damage inflicted, he gets cover null for 5 counts, he takes type neutral damage for 10 counts, all enemies inflicts them with the attribute downgrade -15% to strike, blast, special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 10 counts. Also shorten ally subcount by 2 if own unique gauge is full. The following effects occur every time this character uses a strike or blast arts card. Restore key by 10, 20% to damage inflicted, seal enemy special move arts. Oh my god. I have such mixed feelings about this character. This guy has the ability to nullify every single counter gauge by sealing up the blue. Your opponent cannot combo at all. So Ultra Majin Vegeta, I'll just use a blast card, pop the counter gauge, you can't hit me with the blue. Fine. He has Vanish Restore plays, something that I like quite a bit. But he has an AoE green with a lock-in ultimate, 2 things I really dislike. So this is such a bizarre character. He has things to like and he has a lot of things to dislike as well. This is very strong. This is unbelievably powerful. So Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan can't counter you with a blue card. Ultra Majin Vegeta can't counter you when you use the blast card. Isn't that insane? This is such a powerful mechanic right now because all counters hinge on the blue and he seals them on initiation. Is that not insane? Your opponent can't hit you with a long range blue if you initiate anymore. So he almost punishes passive play with that. That's something that I like, but at the same time, I just dislike the other things he does in his kit. This is ridiculously powerful. Applies the following effects to self when this character draws a special arts card. Randomly draw one new card if you have 3 or fewer. Restores key by 30. Nullify attribute downgrades for 10 counts. The following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below after being hit with an arts card. Restore own health by 30%. Reduce enemy key by 100. Seal all main abilities for 10 counts. I don't like this because this gives more power to those really cheesy teams that you fight where they just spawn out a bunch of greens. I know that they're not going to be good enough to reach very, very high ranks, but sometimes people decide to play them to annoy you. This just makes them perform better because you have a reason to want to make a team that provides more green cards. Does that make sense? If he draws a green, he gets another another card, extending his combo potential. Nullifying attribute downgrades too is very strong, which means this guy virtually has no way of getting stopped when it comes to his combo potential. Even if you use a counter gauge to help stop him, it doesn't matter because he seals up the blue anyways. And because he restores Vanish so much and he's able to get his hands on AoE greens, it's going to be far more troublesome to try to catch this guy than anyone else. That's awful. Unique ability 2. Goku has a special cover change that activates when receiving a strike card. This character has a time type unique gauge, and when it's full, allies will get a permanent buff to damage inflicted. If Goku is returned to standby while the unique gauge is full, allies will get a further boost of damage inflicted. When you perform a Vanish step, you draw a special arts card next, and after evading, you can steal a combo with special arts. What does this mean? They keep saying steal a combo. What are they talking about? Steal a combo with a special arts. Steal a combo. Is that them just saying hit them with the AoE green? What is this supposed to mean? I think it is. It's just such a... Stealing the combo to me implies I'm countering them. That's how I snatch it away. They're starting, I counter, I stole it. That's what it sounds like. Very odd. Either way, changeable with the blue and the strike cover change. Shorten ally subcount by 5 when an enemy activates an ultimate awakened arts or rising rush while this character is on the field. Gradually charge own unique gauge over time when this character is on the battlefield or on standby. Plus the following effects to allies when the unique gauge is full. Restore health by 10% and ki by 30. 20% to damage inflicted. And shorten ally subcount by 2. I'm so upset that I like this. I like the fact that we now have a support unique gauge. Something that can be tied to helping out your allies. Honestly, a lot of unique gauges provide damage inflicted anyways, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he does a little bit more, and that is he restores their health. I know it's only one little notch ahead, but it's just a thought that, okay, we now have another means of supporting the team that I like. I just hate that it's tied to this kind of character. The following effects occur when this character performs a Vanish step. Randomly destroy one of your own cards and draw a special arts card. You can do this 3 times? Oh lord. Destroy one of your enemy strike cards. The following effects occur if only unique gauge is full when this character switches standby. Randomly draw one new card if you have 3 or fewer. Shorten own subcount by 2. Restore ally health by 10%, 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 counts. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades. The following effects occur if only unique gauge is full when this character is defeated. Restore ally health by 20%, 20% to damage inflicted by allies. Reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 2. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. The following effects occur if own unique gauge is full when this character is defeated. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. When he's defeated, take away their buffs. When he's defeated, take away their buffs. When he's defeated, take away their buffs. I'm trying to think of a use case for this. When he's defeated, take away their buffs. I'm not sure about the usefulness of that. However, this character gives me reasons to like him, but they also give me reasons to hate him. The Vanish to green card with the AoE green, with uncancelable type neutral, and the lock-in ultimate, that is awful. I already know some people are going to downplay this by saying this is not going to be a scenario that happens very often. Unfortunately, it is. It is going to happen quite often. That's going to happen a lot. I hate AoE green cards. The current meta that we have, part of the reason why you see people play so cautiously is because the punish for messing up is so strong now, because characters can combo for such a long time, or they have an AoE green card to steal priority from you. Those two things are why people got to be cautious. The second anyone fights a God Goku or Ultra Majin Vegeta, they're immediately hesitant. They're going to keep their distance. They're going to go for tap shots. They're going to try to be careful when they can initiate, because they got blast armor, they got AoE greens, they got counter gauges. You can't blame them for being cautious. This just makes that problem even worse. So I don't like that part of this character's kit. I actually think this guy's going to be quite toxic. But I can't help but praise some of the other things that he does, because it feels like a nice new twist. Support unique age, I like it. That's great. That's super cool. I think that's a very nice thought. The fact that he restores Vanish off of comboing or activating strikes or blasts or main ability or using special move, I like that, because it lets you play a specific way, a little bit more aggressive. You get to make very fun plays. I like that. But because of the AoE green, I hate him. I hate him. So I don't know what to think about this guy. I think he's an extremely powerful, toxic character. I think he's powerful but toxic, honestly. He only has -10 to blast art, so that's definitely going to hurt him. Because the green card is going to be where he gets his attribute downgrade nullification, you could argue that, oh, he's going to be easier to stop. But the thing is he gets his green card on vanishing. So characters like Beast that increase arts costs won't be able to actively be an issue for him, because he's going to draw the green card. He's going to just draw the green card. So nullifies attribute downgrade, so combo potential won't be an issue for him. The only thing that I can see is it looks like he only has level 1 card draw speed. And in an era of characters that can snuff away card draw speed, that's where it's going to hurt him most. I think that's what's going to hurt him the most. He doesn't have a lot of card draw speed. He only has 5 timer counts of cover null on entry and 5 timer counts of cover null on green card. Those are pluses, but the ceiling here is really strong. The damn AoE green easy draw is really damn strong. The lock-in ultimate is really strong. The uncancelable type neutral is really damn strong. So despite some of the obvious drawbacks to him, I still think this guy is going to be one of the most toxic LFs we've dealt with. I think so. I think he's up there as one of the most toxic LFs. I genuinely think so. You let me know in the comment section below if I'm full of it, but reading the AoE green plays, this guy feels and looks really toxic to me. So you let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, guys, be sure to check out the streams. Going to be streaming Persona 3 in about 3 hours. Be sure to tune in. Peace.